Building video. Again, don't know what to say here, so push buttons. Lodestone. Okay. They got cool textures all around. Nice top, nice sides. Bottom is the same as the top, so it's still nice. Prompt is cold. Cold with the lodestone. Size is a 1x3, okay. Well, there's only one way I can do a 1x3, so I'll get that set up quick. Alright, plot is ready. It's quite long, so I'm gonna need to think of a way to use that to my advantage with the cold prompt I've got. And preferably something that would work with lodestones. What's gonna be this long and cold? I don't know how I would fit the lodestone into this idea, but I could do like a popsicle lying on its side. Yeah, let's go for it. First, I should probably swap out the ground for something. I'm thinking like a popsicle was set on a table and it started to melt. Maybe it was put down on its wrapper. So let's go for just like some basic table. Maybe I can go for like stripped birch, stripped oak. Maybe that would look good. And I think this can work. So now I'm imagining the popsicle and like I'm thinking it would have come in one of those white cellophane wrappers, I think, is the material, like that plastic stuff. I think it's cellophane. Maybe smooth quartz would be a good way to do that. Maybe not as crinkly as it could be, but I could try to add some texture in there. There's the little toothy end of it so that you can rip it open more easily. And if I just work along this side here. Oh, why are you back? Go away. Banishment stick. Alright. I think I've got a wrapper down. Hopefully it looks at least kinda good. Probably not right now, but once I add the context of the popsicle, it might start looking a bit better. And I don't think the lodestone's gonna fit in over here or with the popsicle at all, but I figured if this is a table, it would make sense to have other stuff on it. So I was probably gonna put something over here, like a coaster or something, and that's where I could use the lodestone. But for now, I should make a popsicle. Good block for that. Probably one of the colored blocks. Red glazed terracotta seems like it's pretty good. This thing should definitely be melting, so are there any kind of red slabs I can make use of? Mangrove? It might be a bit dark, but could work. Oh, cinnabar. Cinnabar is probably a good pick here. If I just start with a real basic outline. And if I do that, then I could add the stick, which I am going to make out of spruce trapdoors, maybe. These are a bit annoying to work with, so I'll just put in spruce slabs for now. And I can swap them out later if I want to. But yeah, that seems like the general shape I want to go with. Now I've just gotta build it up. Currently trying to mix in a few more blocks for a bit of texture, and also just like mess with the shape of it a little, so that it's not a perfect obelisk of red. Then I'm probably gonna have like a big chunk of it melted off over here. So I'll take that out and put in a bunch of the other blocks. And I guess as it works its way towards the lower stick end, it would probably be a little less weathered since this is the end you're typically putting your mouth on. So I guess I can leave more of this as the red concrete to kind of try to show that. Alright, it's definitely looking like something. Not sure if I'd say a popsicle quite yet, but that's why I gotta add some melting all around. And to do that, I can probably do a bit of cinnabar stuff. Alright. I think this has potential. Maybe I've gotta have it seeping onto the wood more, so I could turn that a little bit red. With like mangrove or something. It might be a bit aggressively stained. Maybe if I swap out the table, actually. Let's try spruce quick. I think that looks a little more in place with the spruce, because the darker spruce color kind of matches the fact that the mangrove is darker, so it looks less like it was sitting here for 2 days soaking in, and more like it just kind of melted and now it's going all over. Now if I just scatter some of this melting all around, that should help kind of sell it a little. Kind of looks like meat. Don't think I like that, but I think if you consider it a popsicle and just try to think about it as a popsicle, you can see it as a popsicle, so that's probably good enough for me. Now, of course, this is a nice popsicle, but we still don't have the lodestone, so I gotta put it over here in something. Thinking of a summer scene. Got a nice popsicle on the table, kind of melting all over. What would go with a popsicle in summer? Could be fun to do like a water gun or something, but I'm not sure I have the space to do that based on the scale I'm working with here. Because if this is a popsicle, then a water gun would be bigger than this, and I don't have that kind of space right now, so probably not something that big. Is there anything I can do with this side texture? It's a pretty nice texture, pretty unique. Maybe I could use it to represent a screw hole or something? But what would have a screw hole on the side that would go with a popsicle? I'm having trouble thinking of ideas. I think I might just put them in a decorative coaster. There we go. Cool coaster. Now I can put a glass of water on it. Another fun detail I can put in is to get some stripped dark oak logs and then just like put in a little ring where someone didn't use a coaster. Oh. Might be a bit of a small cup, but I think that's okay. I should probably put ice in it. Do I want to use actual ice? Do I want to try something else for my ice? I think the regular ice works well enough for what I'm doing, so I'll let it be. So, there we go. I think that's about all I've got. Got myself a nice little popsicle melting on a table. Glass of water, ice water nearby, fancy coaster. Someone failed to use it at some point, so we've got a little ring on the table. But that's what I've got. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you had some fun. Have fun doing some redstone.